So I'm live on YouTube now, and I am live on. Oh, oops. Oh, get in there. Just like life. Dick is too fucking small. Everything's not working. Ooh, hello. Hello, Moto, everyone. And there we go. Okay. So I've been live on Facebook, or I've been live on YouTube now for over 30 seconds. So basically, the Berserker Naked podcast through the company Berserker Porn Works. Basically, what it is I read stuff that is on like Twitter, like X. I decided to go and do my stuff. I don't know if it'll cut me off on live, if it leaves me on live or leaves me not. I have no idea. It says that it's on there. Um, but I'm live on YouTube as well. I'm trying to stay live on YouTube if I could. Pop out dashboard. Okay, so this is just live streaming while I do this, and then it should come out on the thing. I don't know why. Ooh, KJ decided to start working out naked like I told her to. That's cool. Wow, what a woman. Tiffany Towers. God, I remember her. She was a gorgeous woman. Yeah, she was gorgeous. She's beautiful as hell. Yeah, she's huge. I don't know what's going on here. What's going on? What? No, I don't. God, somebody needs to rail her from the back. Peter North did. Goddamn right, Peter North, motherfucker. So, why is this not showing me here? Capture the top 10 moments. Now create a highlight video. Capture moments as they happen and share that I'm online. Yeah. Does does anybody even really care that I'm online? I have no idea. Pop out dashboard. That was a pop out dashboard. Live stream console. Wow. I got an excellent connection going here. I have nobody watching. Yeah. So it's the first episode of the Berserker Naked podcast through Berserker Porn Works. I'm your host, Jaximus Berserker, Jaximus the Berserker, or whatever, Berserker Jack, whatever you want to call me. Um, and I'm just going here on X and looking at some stuff as well, and talking to the X community, and you know, that would be really funny. Like, all of a sudden you have a girlfriend and her like shirt pops open because Yan Hong. Damn, those are 40-kilogram weights. Holy shit. Get it, girl. Peter Davis is really, yeah, Peter Davis is really cool. He posts a lot of cool videos, by the way. Yeah, he posts a lot of cool videos of a lot of things that's really like awesome and shit. Yeah. It's just really cool that he posts a lot of videos. Dude, Lisa Cross. What a great person. She's a great bodybuilder. Yeah. Terrible. No life jacket required. Yeah, she's got flotation devices on her chest. No, I think that's Tammy the realtor. Yeah. But whoever that is, she's got some big cans. Holy shit. These are massive. They could raise the Titanic. Oh man. Nutrition guide: drink beetroot and carrot juice every day, and this will happen to your body. Your body will basically first you'll regain your energy levels, no crash with artificial stimulants. And one shot of this drink every day will provide enough vitamin A to get you through your eye health and give you skin health. Dude, I'll tell you right now, I've been taking beetroot and all this other stuff, and I feel really good about it. I really enjoy it. Oh boy, God, what? Oh, some of the women on here are just a fucking amazing. God, I wish that I could have a girlfriend like that. You know, I would show you guys what I'm talking about, but you can literally guess what I'm talking about. So like, okay, so there's a craze going around, or there's a thing going around about what kind of that um, women that most men like. Some guys are into curvy. Some guys are into curvy wheels or girls. Some guys like big butts. Some guys, like big breasts. Well, thing is that I am into the whole like bodybuilder chick because the bodybuilder chicks are nice, but the ones that actually look like women, you know, and that's what I find to be really attractive is the you know as the is the bodybuilder chick that actually has the decent cans up top, like something in the price range of like something in the price range of like 800 cc's or you know anything a little bit bigger than like a D cup or a like a double D or an F or E or something like that. It's fine, but you know this one girl said online, and I don't disagree with her. 2,000 cc's should be a minimum. Dude, I would never call Gracie Bond annoying. No, if she's being if if she's being if she's being herself, I would never call Gracie Bond annoying. No. I would love to be with Gracie Bond. I don't know why the hell, she just wants to hang out with guys that are like, guys that have. See, okay, tell me this. Why do women want to hang out with the guys that like have six figures and no dick and everything else? Why not hang out with a guy who will actually be loyal to them? That's what I don't understand. You know, be with a guy that's going to be with you, that's going to open doors for you, that's going to treat you like a fucking queen. Don't break his fucking heart. Don't hurt him. Give him the benefit of the doubt. He's probably like one of the most nicest guys in the world, but yet you want to fucking treat him like garbage. I find that to be fucked up. Really, I do. Yeah, I find that really fucked up. Ooh, avocados, pumpkin seeds, and eggs. That sounds like a good thing to have. Wow, fuck it, I'm giving anyone who likes $100. Their balance is 232,000. I wish I had that amount of money in my account right now. Yeah, I'm lucky to have maybe a sugar packet or two in my account. Well, I can't fucking believe that the world we live in right now. You go buy groceries and you buy four items and it's over $100 fucking. I mean, how the hell is anybody supposed to fucking make it in this world when they only get like $500 for food stamps sometimes, or $300 on food stamps or something? And then they don't even get their stimulus checks, or they don't even get their taxes. I mean, I did my taxes in fucking February, like right when I got my W-2s. So yeah, like I got my W-2s and everything else, and I did my shit right away, and I did my shit right away and everything else. And it just, it just sucks. It's like I did my W-2s and I'm like, where the fuck is, where the fuck is my shit? That's what I want to know. I don't understand why the hell. I don't understand why the hell. I don't understand why the hell like nobody wants to like. I don't understand why nobody like can have anything. Like I don't know why I can't have anything go my fucking way. I don't get that shit. I really fucking don't. I hate that shit. Like I turn around and like I try to do shit and all of a sudden it's like fucking blows up in my face. Just pisses me the fuck off. Good lord, dude. I like some of these AI videos. I like some of these AI videos that I see, like the guys with like the really pumped up so they have the like they're laying back like this and they have the really muscular chest and they have the big fucking arms, like they've been hitting it like really hard in the gym and then they just have this massive fucking penis. Oh. So the question of the day that I have is why the fuck is the world so fucked up right now? And I don't really know. Yeah, I really fucking don't know right now. All these are is 14-pound milk jugs that's full of sand. Yeah, that's all they are. 14-pound milk jugs full of sand. That's all they are. Yeah. Oh, excuse me while I recline. Okay. So I'm gonna lay down and do some triceps extensions here. So the question that I have on my mind is everybody has to blame somebody for something, but they can't blame themselves for their own problems. Why is that? Have you guys ever figured that out? Please tell me. I don't know. I really have no clue. But I still don't have anybody on fucking YouTube watching me. Well, that's a hardcore no. Because, dude, nobody watches. Okay, nobody watches anybody on YouTube anymore, and nobody sure as shit watches anybody on Facebook. I mean, I don't know what it is. I mean, nobody really goes live anymore. They all are busy doing other things. Touche. I definitely live in the wrong. I definitely live in the wrong fucking place. I mean, I live in Minnesota and I love it here. I mean, I love Minnesota because we have summers and we have winters, and that's about it. And then we have a whole bunch of lakes. But we do have summertime, and we do have girls that are really kick ass. We have girls that are really kick ass here here in Minnesota, and it's a good thing. But well, I don't drink alcohol because I hate alcohol. I take ashwagandha. I need to get some zinc. You know what? I guess I'm gonna have to lose my gut. I guess I'm going to because I guess I'm gonna have to, because I guess I'm gonna have to lose my gut because the only reason why I keep my gut is because I play Santa Claus. I mean, a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't understand me when I say this, but a lot of people don't understand me when I say this. That you know, you can do a lot of things in life. You can do a lot of things in life, and you can do a lot of things to make yourself better. But the question is are you name a famous Jack? You're talking to him. Where's the rope tied to two? Yep. Hmm. Wow. Vinyl. How do you like your eggs? Just regular, scrambled. The rustic spoon. Oh, I've noticed. Have you guys seen these posts where these people like they have a thing where they're like, well, how much would you tip? So the total for the bill came out to $317.79. So how much would you tip? That I would tip $100. I give a $400 bill. That's what I would do. Yep, I give a $400 bill because I believe in tipping. I believe in tipping. I believe in tipping the waitresses and the waiters well because they go through a lot of shit and they get pissed off when you give them 20%. I mean, 20% is enough for some people, but you just need to you need to treat them with respect because they work so fucking hard and they go through a lot of shit. Like the thing is that people basically rip them a new asshole all the time. They rip them a new asshole all the time, give them so much shit, make them feel like they just don't fucking matter. And the thing is why? I mean, I don't understand why people rip a server or a waitress or anything like shit. They give them so much crap, and I don't understand why. I've never understood that, and I don't get it. So I really don't. I really don't understand it. A person does not need to have their head ripped off because they just didn't get their eggs right or they didn't get their shit done. I mean, it's just one of those things that you have to understand. Be you can't be pissed off all the time about shit. You just have to fucking take it one day at a time. That's all I ever say. Just take it one fucking day at a time and enjoy it. That's what you got to do. Enjoy your life cuz life's too short. And if you don't enjoy it, you'll never get out of life alive. It'll always nip at your ass. It's funny because she's. Why the hell did that just kick me out of there? Okay, what in the hell is going on with Gronk here? It doesn't want to like let you download images and shit. That's kind of fucked up. Sometimes Gronk works and sometimes it doesn't. I really don't understand why it does that, but it's just one of those things. It goes through life like really hardcore. It's like, one of those things that you got to deal with and you got to wow. It keeps kicking me out of it when I try to download something. So I don't know what's going on with this, but Gronk is a great program. I actually I liked using it. I liked using it, but I'm gonna get rid of it. I think because it's been getting to the point where I'm getting tired of having it, and it's just one of those things that you just can't fathom. Um, but yeah, I mean, I go. I don't know who's online. I'm hosting right now, but I don't know who's following me. I really have no clue. I don't really know. But nice face. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. A 38-year-old relationship with a 19-year-old, there's no problem with that. As long as everybody's over 18, everything's fine. Yeah. Ooh. Eva Marie. What a body. I don't think that's really her though, but you can get okay. Whoops, saved the picture in the wrong place. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I saved the picture in faces when it's supposed to go to. It's supposed to go to pictures that need to be fixed and stuff. Um, pictures that need to be modified or worked on. So that's where it goes. Nothing compares to you. Nothing compares. Remember Sinead O'Connor? Yeah, I love Sinead O'Connor. But I also like Sarah Connor. I need to buy your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. Dude, Savannah's wearing red today. God, she looks hot today. If anybody sees Savannah wherever the hell she's living, just tell her that she's hot. Tell her that Jack says she's hot. And I hope she gets my comment. I can tell her too. I can be like, what a hottie. She's a hottie with a rock and roll body. Yeah, yaki, yeah, yaki. Miss you, Toby Keith. So, um, God Savannah, you are a hottie. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo. Dude, wow. So that's another thing that's really starting to get me is there are guys out here that are doing silicone injections into their junk and they're making their junk so big that I wonder if they can even still have sex or do they even want to have sex? You know, I don't even know anymore really. I have no idea. What's the worst pickup line you've ever heard? Yeah, okay. Do you think being transgendered is a mental illness? No. People can choose what they want to be. Yeah, people can choose what they want to be. If people want to be transgender, they can be transgendered. If they want to be so I find it really funny that people make videos, right? So there are like cartoon videos and there are things out there that are really funny that I find it really funny. Like, so a girl has a pill bottle and she throws the pill bottle on and she slams down the pills, right? She slams the pills and then she thinks that these pills are gonna just make her like they're gonna make her out to be like the most strongest you know they're gonna make her out to feel like she's the most amazingest thing in the world, right? And she takes these pills, and what happens is she ends up taking them, and then she explodes. So here's the thing: your body can only take so much, is what I say, right? Your body can only take so much. But if your skin and body starts expanding and contracting, and then gets to the point where it rips out of control, and you're laying there bleeding out because you did something, that's that's not your fault. Well, that's your fault, yeah, because you took too much. One of the questions that I have is, do people actually take the dosage that's on the bottle? Do some people actually take the dosage that's really on the bottle? Put her in a transparent purple leather corset kilt. Because I take what's on the bottle. Sometimes I take a little bit more because I may be a bigger person. But the thing is that you always take what's on the bottle. You always take what's on the bottle because you never know what's going to happen. If you're going to get really sick or you're going to get really like out there, you're going to get hurt. It's just one of those things that you have to understand. And people sometimes will will just surpass things because they just want to have they just want to try. What would I do if I had 30 minutes with a woman? If I had 30 minutes with a woman, I would do just about anything that any guy would love to do with them. I would talk to them. Yeah. Most guys do not even talk to women anymore. They're because they're afraid to. Well, they're not afraid to. They're not afraid to talk to them. Basically what they do is they're afraid that a woman's going to reject them. That's what they're going to, that's what they're so used to. They're so used to the oh, I have a boyfriend line, or get away from me, creep, I have a boyfriend. Because women aren't approachable anymore. Like they're not approachable, and nobody dates like they used to. Yeah, nobody dates like they used to. I mean, nobody calls a person on the phone and says, hey, how's it going, do you want to go get some coffee, or do you want to go out and do something, or do you want to go see each other or go to a movie? Nobody ever fucking does that anymore, and that's bullshit. Yeah. Nobody does that. That's fucking bullshit. I'm sorry, but nobody ever dates anymore, and that is what is stupid. I I like the old dating. I like the old, meet a person at a bar, talk to them, get to know them, and then basically go back to your house and, cuddle fuck if you want to, or have a relationship. But nowadays, it's not even about having a relationship. It's about basically just throwing yourself out there and then meeting up with somebody, and then that's about it. You know. So it's just it's just one of those things that happen. Is a lot of people aren't even about they're not even about dating anymore. They're just basically about oh, the one thing that the first thing they care about is this. The first thing that most girls that care about, which I think is kind of funny, most girls care about how much money you make. You have to make a certain amount of money before they'll even talk to you, which is, bear with me now. I'm just saying that some are like this, not all, some. And that should not be the fucking, that should not be the thing that throws them off. What throws them off is, you know, do they, you know, do they, you know, do they love you? Do they want to be with you? Do they want to respect you? You know, that's the kind of thing that you should understand and get with, is that you should be with somebody that cares about you, that wants to be with you. You know, that's what you should be with, is somebody who wants to be with you, not somebody who's just there with what kind of money you have up your ass. That's just not how it works. No, it doesn't. And that's the one thing that people in this world need to understand, is that it's not about how much money you make, it's how loyal a person is. And then when you're with a guy, do not tell him that he's acting childish. He's just being himself. Yes. If he wants to make you laugh, let him make you laugh. If he wants to break your heart, he will break your heart. But you also have to be loyal to him too. You can't just go around and, you know, sleep with his friends and then come back to him at night and expect him to just think that nothing happened. Because bros talk, we talk. We sit here and talk to each other because we have a code, you know. It's just like you guys have your code when you guys go in the bathroom together. You guys are basically talking to each other about something that you guys talk about, which we don't care. We'll ask you about it later. we'll talk to you guys later. And all we want you to be is like how you want it with us, is upfront and honest. That's all we want. We want 100% honesty, just like you want it from us. And if you don't get it from us, if you don't get it from us, then you know what? Sorry, but the thing is that we're always going to be there for you when you need us. Yeah, we're going to be there for you when you need us. If you don't think we are, then you don't really know us. You don't really give us enough. You don't really give us enough credit because we are guys and we do care about our queens, or we do care about this. We care about who cares about us. If you don't care about us, there's the fucking door. We'll tell you to get the fuck out. Yeah, we will. Because all we want is to be loved. 90% of the men don't know this about their penis, but beetroot and ginger is the best way to go, so give me that fuel. Well, yeah, it's a sauna. Trim the forest. Yeah, dude, I'm actually thinking about, doing that. So, I've been hearing that there are some guys out there that just let it go because they don't care or they just don't want to do it. I recommend that company. It's called it's called the No Crew. It's called the Crew Men's Hair Removal stuff. You just put like it's not Nair. It's a different stuff. I have to go online to find out who it is, but I'll tell you here in a matter of minutes who it is. Wow, that made her so fucking massively huge. That's fucking amazing. I love that image. Yeah. I actually should not use the originals because I use the originals just because it's something that I could do, but um, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, but bodybuilding women, like muscled women, look so much fucking. They look so much like better looking than just normal, regular, everyday women. And you know, it has nothing to do with the fact that I watched the Incredible Hulk when I was a kid or anything like that. I to be 100% honest with you, yes, I'm not the most attractive guy in the world. The thing is because but back in the day, I took fucking steroids and I was amazing. So when I took steroids, I was 69% muscle, 31% body fat when I was in high school football. Yeah, I was given steroids by my coach. My football coach gave them to me. And God, I looked amazing. I looked amazing. I felt amazing. I was just a massive dude. I was taking the same kind of pills as Mark McGuire. Um, and I was amazing. I miss that. I miss that figure. I miss that figure and I miss that body. I really wish I could have that back. People have been telling me, dude, take peptides, take MX677, take that kind of stuff, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm trying so hard to just get through and live my life because that's all I really want to do. And, I'm afraid that if I take steroids, I might die. That's one of the things that I'm afraid of because steroids nowadays can lead to heart attacks, can lead to all kinds of things. Um, but it's just that the thing is that I want to be happy and I want to be alive, but I also want to work out and stuff too. But I'm not trying to not work out. You know, I do have a gut for the sheer fact because I play Santa Claus. But other than that, I want to be a different kind of body. I'm a power lifter body. I used to be a power lifter. So that's one of the reasons why I'm the way that I am. So a power lifter is a person who goes out and lifts very, very heavyweight, like one rep at a time. The best power lifter that I can actually give you 100% to follow is Eddie Hall. Eddie Hall is very good. The Mountain, the guy who was in Game of Thrones, who was only in there for like, a little bit, but he was still a great character, still a great person. He's called the Mountain. Um, they call him Thor, but he's basically a very massive guy. He's like 6'11". He's very big, very muscular guy. He's very big, and he's one of the greatest power lifters in the world, and he's really good at what he does. Time to move up. Well, you can get a bigger, and longer pump. They make them up to 15 inches. Just go to enhancedmail.com and look for the 15-inch cylinders, or type in Google, I need a 15-inch long cylinder for my penis pump. There you go. Can money solve all your problems? Money's a good thing, but it also is the root of all evil sometimes. I mean, in this world, you need it. Yeah, you need money to get you going. I mean, we all know this. I mean, money's what makes the world go round. Oh, damn. What a hottie. Natasha Reed, I think your name is. Yeah, Natasha Red. Yeah, Natasha Red. She has having Italian gelato. Yeah. Well, I'd watch you eat the ice cream, but I wouldn't want you to get a brain freeze, because then I'd come over and kiss you and make it all better. That's why I like eating ice cream with. That's why I like eating ice cream with, like, with girls, is because they're just fun to eat ice cream with. It's to eat ice cream with anybody. I went to Cold Stone Creamery one time, and I bought ice cream for these girls one time, and they were sitting outside, eating ice cream, and I sat down, and they're like, "Why'd you buy us our ice cream?" And I was like, "Just to be nice, just to play it forward." And they were like, "Oh, so you're not trying to get in our pants?" And I was like, "No, I'm not trying to get in your pants." And she's like, "Oh, that's a good thing." And I'm like, "Fuck you." I was just being nice. And she was like, "Well, yeah, because we're waiting on our boyfriends." I'm like, "I don't care if you have a boyfriend or not. If you want ice cream, I'll buy you some fucking ice cream, because, I think you deserve some ice cream. If you want to be a two-timing fucking cunt and say some stupid shit to a guy who's trying to be nice, that's what I say to that. Go fuck yourself. Because, there are guys in this world that aren't always trying to get in your pants. They're just trying to be nice. And most women don't know how to react to that. Yeah, because they don't react to that because they've never had it happen. They've they've never seen a guy who's willing to go the extra mile for them, because they just don't. Because nobody goes the extra mile for somebody else nowadays. No, they don't. And I don't know why. I really have no clue. Dude, I want to do something really funny. So on Grunk, there's an image of a gummy bear. I wonder what the gummy bear would look like with my prompt that I want to use. So there is a so sometimes sometimes they do some crazy prompts on Grok, and you download them, and they're funny, and you you look at some of the things that they have on there. This one girl, she promoted an image for something. I don't know what it was, but it's not on here. It's not coming up. Well, that's a fairy. Yeah, a Serenity ancient high elf in a forest with eternal light. Okay. So we'll use that, and then we'll use my prompt, and we'll see what happens. That eternal fairy became a badass. Woo! Holy shit. Wow. Don't mess with that fairy. So, wow. Skyrim ain't got nothing on that character. Holy shit balls. I do like Gronk, but I'm going to tell you one thing. Like, once I get my computer, I'm no longer going to use it. I'm going to keep it, but yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow. I'm actually going to keep that in my stuff here. Copy. I'll put that in my prompts. Muscular fairy. Yeah. A muscular man and a woman couple in the gym with fingerless gloves on. That was one of my prompts that I made last night. Yeah. It came out pretty good. Oh, make the world go away. Muscular, hot fairy in the woods. So basically, that's like muscular, hot fairy in the woods. Yeah. So basically, it became Tinkerbell, is what it became, but it was like a way sexier version of Tinkerbell. And no, I'm not talking about Julia Roberts and Hooked. God, what a waste. Damn, damn, damn. I'm a simple person. I see boobs. I like. Who doesn't? I also like ginormous penises and all kinds of cool stuff. Somebody asked me the other day. Um, they saw me and they asked me the question. They said to me, they said, Jack, I got a question for you. And I said, what's that? They said, are you racist? And I said, why would you ask me that question? And they're like, well, because you just don't seem like you are you're very open minded about BBCs or big black cocks. No, I'm open minded about it, but but I don't understand what's the big craze about it. They just haven't, there's there's an overpopulation of guys that are African American more than there are guys who are white, and that's in the industry, and that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. No, there's nothing wrong with it at all. No, there's not. It's it's actually perfectly quite all right. It's one of the things that most people. I'm actually going to do this and see what it comes out with. I think it's going to give it. I think it's going to give it the fairy wings. I think it will. Yeah, I think it's going to. But if it does, it's kind of cool. I'll keep it as that. But nope, it didn't even work on it. That's kind of weird. Okay. Um. Wow. Mm-hmm. Wearing a red corset swim top with a red miniskirt. Yeah. For some odd reason, Grunk doesn't like it when people are in the water. I don't get that, but it works out pretty well. I'm sorry, but it ain't bad looking. Um, yeah, got no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. Oh, did it work the way I wanted it to? Shit. So a friend of mine is actually sending me a thing that I'm going to have for the first time, which I've never actually ever had when I get my new computer. It's a thing called VR. It's a virtual reality headset that you put on, and I don't know how I'm gonna react to it because I don't like wearing stuff on my face for a long time. I really don't like wearing stuff on my face and my hair and everything for a while, um, and it kind of bugs me. But I'm not really worried about it too much. Um, Dude, man, more power to the guys with the six packs, man. You know, six packs and dad bods are okay, but I don't know what I don't really understand I don't understand what women want in a guy. What do you guys want? Do you want six figures and a big cock, or do you guys want somebody who's going to treat you like garbage? I mean, what do you guys? It's you guys are the ones that want weird things. I don't understand what that is, but you guys always seem to want something weird all the time. Yeah, you always seem to want something weird. You don't want something like right then and there. That's kind of cool. She turned out to be a. Oh, okay. Well, that's an elf. Even though, oh, I gotta change that prompt. Yeah, she turned into a ser- she turned into a she turned into uh, a serendipity elf with elf ears. That's kind of funny. It's an Asian elf. Yeah, it's actually kind of cool. It's an Asian elf. Hmm. That's kind of cool actually. I like that. I downloaded it. I took it by the way. Damn, what a hottie. Fucking a dude. I want a woman like that, man. I keep on seeing things I keep on seeing things that are like written down, right? And that I keep seeing things that are written down, and like, okay, so there was a thing that was posted on one of these Twitter snippets, one of these X snippets, and it says, um, "Would you turn and run if you saw a girl who had more muscles than you did?" Um, I would not turn and run from a woman. The only thing that I would hope that she would never do is beat me up, like punch me in the face or hit me or anything like that, because I would never hit a woman. So why is it okay for a woman to hit a guy? That's one thing I don't like. One of the things that I don't like about these guys that create these, they create these AI girls that are like muscular, or like they're big or whatever. They create these girls, and then what they do is the girls beat the crap out of the guy. They literally like punch him in the face, drag him through the mud, and kick the crap out of him. I'm sorry, but if the guy isn't even trying to fight back, and he's just sitting there taking the punch in the face and getting kicked in the face and everything, that guy is a lot stronger than you give him any credit for, and that is really fucked up. Because I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair for a woman to hit a guy, and I don't think it's fair for a guy to hit a woman. It just doesn't work that way. It's not fair. And I wish that more and more violence in the world would just be, taken down a notch. Girl wearing a green and white push-up corset with a green miniskirt. Um, but the whole bodybuilder thing, if the girl goes to the gym and she works out and she's getting herself, strong and physique wise and, turning out to be fit, yeah, more power to her. But the guy that, the guy out there is not trying to just get in your pants. He's not trying to do that. He's just trying to live his life and be happy. And then you go and punch him in the face and make him feel like he's the worst piece of shit in the world. That isn't fair. That's not fair at all. I don't think that women should be allowed to beat the crap out of guys just because they want to. I mean, that's neither here nor there. Because the thing is that there is no guy that ever wants to beat up a woman. I don't understand why. Um, I don't understand why a, I don't understand why. I don't understand why women always think that a man is going to beat the crap out of her. I really don't think that men want to hit a woman or ever hurt a woman. I don't think they ever do. I think they just want to live their lives and be happy, and that's all everybody wants. I mean, if that's a bad thing, then I'm sorry, but I'm not ever going to hit a woman. I don't hit women. I don't resort to that. I don't need to hit a woman ever. And I sure as hell hope that a woman would never want to hit me because I don't think I deserve it because she doesn't. Because she doesn't deserve it and I don't deserve it. Make love, not war. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we need more of is love. And I saw this this I saw this post on I saw this post the other day on I saw this post the other day. It was on X, and it was about a club called No Bottoms. They don't wear any bottoms, but they wear tops. The one thing in this world, if you want to go nudity, just go nude. Just do it. Just run around naked. Who cares? You're born into this world naked. Nudity is an art form, and there isn't anything wrong with it. Um, I don't know how long I've been on, but if you guys are tired of me, I'm basically going to get off here. Um, I don't know. Nobody seems to watch. I've been on for almost 53 minutes, so almost an hour. Because usually I go live for an hour because I want somebody to have more fun than me because I'm just a guy who's trying to get online and do things. I mean, I was on for earlier and then I got I didn't get kicked off. I had to get off of here, but you know I I literally try to I literally try to be happy, and that's all I want to be, and I want people to be happy. So with my final thought of the day coming up here is people live your lives. You know, live your lives, enjoy yourself. Tell somebody that they look tell somebody that they look beautiful. Tell somebody, give somebody a positive compliment today. Just tell somebody that they look gorgeous or they look beautiful and just make their day. Don't make them feel like, they're negative all the time. Don't make them feel like shit. Don't make them feel like a negative Nancy. Just be positive and be happy. That's what you got to be. Because We need more positive people in this world. We need more positivity. We can't keep on having negative. We can't keep on having negative thoughts. You remember back in the day when Saturday Night Live used to come on and be like, and now Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy. Well, that was a thing that, was always trying to be either funny or trying to be different, but there was a positive aura to it, and that's what more and more people need is a positive aura about things. And they just need to be happy about things because that's what the world needs. We just need more happier, wonderful people. We don't need violence anymore. No, we don't. Because violence is just one of those things that we don't need anymore. And I really wish that more and more people would love each other instead of hate each other. I mean, and if you see a gothic person, tell them that they look cool. Give them respect. Don't hate on them. But anyway, all right, guys, I'm just going to get out of here. I'll tell you that I respect you and I love you. Hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you had a great day with the Berserker Naked Porn Works podcast. Um, and Take care. Oh, they cut me off, I guess. Bitches.